Hello everyone, welcome back to SHOCKMOUTHS SLOP. Now, some of you may remember Jack Doherty, the really young, annoying YouTuber who does anything for the content, including crashing his really expensive car on the freeway, shutting it down, and then crying over his wrecked car. But then later on worrying about his friend.
I want to make sure he's okay, you know?
Priorities, right? Well, he got arrested last November, and the Bodycam footage just came out, and I just want to have a little yap about it. Wow, yap. What kind of fucking word is that? So basically, he saw these cops in the middle of the road, and he went up to them trying to talk to them to create content, because content is king! Unless you're this channel. It's in the title, okay? You saw the title of the channel called SLOP, and yet you still watched it, so this is your fault for being here, really. So the cops go in to arrest him, and his security guard gets in the way, probably trying to protect his paycheck. Like, I could never imagine, like, putting myself between me and the cops, like, to protect somebody, no matter how much they're paying, but I bet he's paying enough that even I would be like, bet. So then they go through his pockets, and they find cannabis, and that got me thinking, right? Like, I would freak the hell out if I had illegal things in my pocket and the police were around. There's no way in hell that I would go and approach them and try to make content. Now, I would freak out if somebody next to me had illegal things in their pocket, and I was completely clean. I'd still be freaking out, right? Now, everyone on Earth has some kind of anxiety level. It's a spectrum, and for some people, it gets a little out of control, right? And that's when it becomes a problem. But this guy must have absolutely zero anxiety at all to go up to officers with illegal shit in his pocket and to not think anything of it. Like, I wish I felt that invincible that I could just do that. Like, no normal person's doing that shit. So then the security guard comes up, starts trying to negotiate for his client's release. And he finds out very quickly that the police are far above his pay grade and he has no power here.
Yourself, right? Can you,
Jack, what you do, Bruce?
Here's a problem, right? We made an exception for you to make a phone call. Yes?
Yes.
And I told you not to record, but you're recording.
I don't know.
So you know what's gonna happen now? All this is going with you to the UK. We're not giving this to anybody else.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's never gonna learn. So he gets arrested for not following direction and then is told not to record on his way to the jail. And so he disobeyed yet another order after being arrested for disobeying an order, and now that's just caused more fuckery for him. I don't think he's ever gonna learn. How do these people pop up out of nowhere? They're like the Kim Kardashians of the world. They're famous because they're famous. Like, I don't even know what this kid does. In fact, I'm gonna ask Rock. Wait, this is what you do. You ask Rock for everything. What is Jack Doherty famous for? Famous streamer, internet personality, best known for stunt videos, flip tricks, and pranks, and controversial Daredevil content. Started posting in 2016 as a kid, initially with object flipping videos. Oh, is that what we mean by stunts? Like flipping water bottles and shit. Fucking everyone was doing that. What makes this little shit more special than everybody else that was flipping water bottles in 2016? The internet was a mistake. It was a complete mistake.
But aren't you guys recording too?
Take your shoes off.
Oh, but you guys are recording. You guys are recording, so it's okay for me to record then. I thought that it was... No, that's not how it fucking works. They're recording for court. They're not recording for Google AdSense money.
But can I ask what I'm being charged with?
The resistance, one of them.
How is I resisting?
Possibly possession.
What?
Possibly possession.
What does that mean?
Possession of substance. I caught it. Understand that?
He's got to be just playing dumb at this point. He's just got to be... Like, are you actually this retarded, or are you just pretending? Like, I don't even know which one's worse. They found joints on you. Like, which I know in my country, Australia, that's not that big a deal, I don't think. But in America, that's fucking serious. What am I being arrested for? I don't know. Let's start there. Let's not even start at the disobeying their orders and getting in their way and annoying the fuck out of them.
I know I fucked up, shouldn't have filmed.
He says, I know I fucked up. How many times have you fucked up? Like, I only know of a couple of them. I only know of this one, and when you crashed your really fancy car on the freeway. Like, that should have been enough. He crashed his car. This arrest is November 15. Yeah, he had plenty of fucking time. The car crash was a whole year before this happened. The car crash really was the wake-up call. That was when you should have gone, man, shit's fucked up. I fucked up. I really need to change some shit. Changed absolutely nothing. He's still a fucking dickhead.
In a later interview with TMZ, Jack described the arrest as the worst day of his life.
The worst day of his life. I don't know. I keep bringing up the car crash. I'm sorry, but it's like one of the main things I know about this guy. But getting in a car crash, ruining an expensive car, and injuring your friend, I would rate that higher. I would rate that worse than just getting arrested for being a dickhead. Like, if I could prevent my car getting totaled and injuring my friend by spending a night in a cell, I'd probably do that. Because if you just don't resist, like when you fuck up, it's a lot easier for everybody. In fact, they were being really nice to him. They were being accommodating. They weren't supposed to be letting him hand off his stuff to his friend, but they were going to let him do it up until they caught him recording when they told him not to.
It now seems like Jack is using the experience to create even more police-related content for his channel, continuing to profit off the incident. At least,
dude, he's going to end up in jail. He's going to end up in jail. Let me know in the like I don't mean overnight. I mean like he's going to be serving prison time. Let me know in the comments as to when you think that'll happen and for how long. Also, code word. For the people that made it this far, let me know in the comments if you made it this far. The code word is zebra. Or zebra. How do you say that? I don't know. Me no speak English no good. Let me know in the comments that you made it this far by saying the code word. And I will leave a link down below to the full video of this so if you want to go check out the whole thing for yourself.